Spider-Man 3 is the third Spider-Man in the Sam Raimi trilogy. It came out in 2007, directed by Sam Raimi. Starred Tobey Maguire, Kristen Dunst, James Franco, Thomas Hayden Church, a whole bunch of people in this one. First of all, I have to start this by doing a little bit of a rant here, because the Regal that I usually go to for Spider-Man 1 and 2 had about 3-4 showtimes. The other night, it had one showtime of Spider-Man 3 at 6:30 p.m. I get off work at 6. I have Chester, who's currently outside. You can't see him right now. He's very naughty, so he's outside. He's being punished. He doesn't like being outside without me because he's a big baby. He's going to school soon to get rid of that. One showing, which I thought at first, okay, it's Spider-Man 3. Not as many people like this movie. It's been pretty much hated for a good chunk of time, it seems like. So I thought, okay, well, Monday night, I went and just looked at it, just to check it out. Completely sold out. I'm talking all the front seats, I'm talking all the back seats, I'm talking the handicap seats. Sold out. And I kind of got pissed, because the movie sold out. Why would you not add a showing? The box office is like record lows lately. Why would you not add a showtime of this movie? Take out a showing of Kung Fu Panda. Take out a showing of Dune. Take out a showing of Kong. I mean, it's for one night. Add one more showtime. It could be earlier in the day. It could have been later at night. If there had been one at 4 o'clock and I couldn't have gone to it, and it, I'd have been a little bit more okay with that. But this is BS. The fact that you had a sold-out show and only one showtime. Screw you, Regal. Screw you. Terrible decision. Terrible flippin' decision on their part. You totally blew it. That is ridiculous. You have a sold-out showing of a movie at a flippin' theater, dumbass. Rant over. I apologize. So anyways, third in the franchise. My first time watching this, I remember it was in theaters. I was about 13 years old. My parents would not let me see it because it's PG-13. So I was at my grandparents with my two younger brothers. One is 4 years younger, one is 6 years younger. And Grandpa was getting annoyed with us because, well, we're young kids. And so we went to a video store. Video stores are actually places, where you go and you actually grab a movie. We went to one of those, and we rented Spider-Man 3. Grandpa almost didn't allow us to do it because it was PG-13, but if it shut us up, he was happy by it. He also looked at the runtime and said, oh, it's over 2 hours. Great, perfect. So we brought it back to my grandpa's. We watched it. We all loved it. Looking back on it, this movie's not so great. This is not a movie I love. Starting with the dialogue in this movie, the other movies are cheesy at times, don't get me wrong. There are some truly horrendous things being said in this, mostly by Peter. Rosemary Harris as Aunt May, I believe that's who that is. Yeah. She has some really terrible lines. The story of how Ben proposed to her Uncle Ben is stupid. It's so bad and cheesy. And the way I don't think it's her fault. It's, the dialogue's just awful. No one talks like that. I cannot stand so much of that stuff. Stuff with Topher Grace, there's so much dialogue that is so cringy and terrible. So yeah, that's a big thing to talk about. Another thing to talk about, the special effects are the worst in the entire franchise. Maybe not the entire franchise, but in this trilogy, it is the worst. And considering that the first one came out, 4 years? 5 years? 5 years before this one. That shows you something. There are so many action sequences where people just like Play-Doh, so bad green screen, just terrible. It's absolutely horrendous how bad this movie looks at times. And I'll give it some credit in the sense that some of these action sequences are, bigger and better than the other three, but they look terrible and it just doesn't work. It's been wildly publicized that Raimi didn't want Venom in his movie, and it shows. It's just, boom, it's there, he's there, and then boom, it's off, and bells. That's noise is what scares Venom away. Okay, And then a big explosion just kills it. Okay. Um, yeah, what can I say about this? Harry is very annoying in this movie. That's another thing about Harry, too, is he's goblin for a second, and then he hits his head. He has memory issues. Memory comes back, and then it's just gone again. He's just gone till the very end of the movie. I guess he got face damage, but if Harvey Two-Face can do it in a day, why the hell can't he, you know? What else can I say about this movie? Sandman is the most interesting, I guess, out of all of it. Except they also, retcon Uncle Ben's death, and so it was an accident? No. Bad idea. That it's just... No. Such an issue with that. It was so bad. Do not retcon Uncle Ben's death like that. It's just bad idea. The acting's acting's fine. I don't blame actors in this at all. It's some of the dialogue that's just horrendous. Topher Grace as Venom, not a good idea. Bryce Dallas Howard as Gwen Stacy. I mean, she has zero role. She's, again, same thing with MJ in this movie. She's just a damsel. That's all she is. She's not doing anything, a power or anything. She's just, I'm not going to say a worthless woman, but she's just a girl that needs to be there to move the plot forward. That's all she is for, and I don't like it. I guess the through line of the movie of forgiveness is good in that sense. Where is Chester? Oh, he's right there. We're good. He's outside. He's naughty. I guess that plot line of forgiveness is good. I think I'm talking myself down on a grade of this movie. This movie is just not that great. Shh. Chester, quiet. It's just not great. There's too much going on. Too much that is just kind of there for a second and then gone. I mean, Peter gets promoted, and that's it. He gets promoted, and he gets to be all flirty with Betsy Brandt. And oh my god, that's what we need to talk about. Emo Peter. I forgot how bad it is. It is so stupid. And the things he says, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Who the fudge says that? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Really? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye? Ow, dirt in the eye. Ow, I can't live. How about I'm gonna flip and stab you? I don't know. Anything. It's just so stupid. And when he's talking on the phone with Dr. Connors, do you have some with cookies with nuts in it? Yeah, go make me some. I don't know. It was so stupid. The dance scenes where he's in the club trying to, make MJ jealous. When he's in front of the shop, it doesn't work. I really am starting to talk myself down with this. I was still going to give this a positive review. I don't think this is a good movie. This is an okay movie. I think there's some action sequences that do work, that are fun. I think there's still some great acting in this. And I think there's some good ideas in this. I just don't think it works at the end of the day. And, wow, this movie's just bad. It's not bad. It's okay. The score is still terrific. I think Sam Raimi, you feel his tired and his lack of control in the movie. I will say that. But it's still there. You still feel the Sam Raimi in it. Some decent action sequences, some fun to be had, some interesting storylines that don't necessarily work, really, any of them. I like Sandman as a villain. I like all that. And I like that he lets him get away at the end, even though Sandman's probably going to go rob some bank to get money for his daughter. So yeah, it's interesting with Sandman. Yeah, I don't have anything really else to say about this movie except it's just very eh. There's some very cringy, awful things in this movie, and I've talked myself out of it. I was going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. Wow, I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. It's gone down 2 points just me talking it through with this, and I really am disappointed I didn't get to see this in a theater. Maybe I would have enjoyed it more. I doubt it, because watching it at home and you see how bad the special effects look, it can't look much better on the screen. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for me and Spider-Man 3. And I'm sad that I didn't get to see this in the theater because I never got a chance. And Real, all your fault. So I will have a review of Amazing Spider-Man next week, whether it is in theater or not. I will watch it. I will review it. I will go over it. I remember enjoying Amazing Spider-Man. I don't remember loving it per se. Ranking the Spider-Man so far: Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3. That's kind of my ranking. And we'll see where Amazing Spider-Man goes. So you guys, I hope you guys have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I won't do. And hey, I'll see you next time.